well. I'll just wait for everybody to find me and start coming in. Please make sure that you keep the chat nice and friendly and polite, guys. Sorry, I didn't realise the sound was on. Yeah, keep the chat nice and friendly, guys, today. And make sure that you all hit that like on your way in. So I hope you've all had a good weekend. Still waiting for everybody to come in. Nobody in chat. Come and say hello, guys. I don't bite. It's going to be a quiet stream today if nobody talks to me. Saying that there's 10 people in, there's only 5 likes. Good afternoon, Anne Shaw. How are you today? Did you have a good weekend? What's the weather been like? Still nice and sunny here in the dorm. A bit windy today though. A bit breezy. Who else is going to join us today? Looks like it's just me and you today, Anne. How are you, Chuck? How's Andy? Did you do anything nice the weekend, Anne? Anne says, not a bad weekend, Sue. Did the lawns, so pretty much worked all day. Oh, bless. At least you've got the lawns done though. Be able to sit out there if you get some sun this week. I'm sure so just us two, Sue. Andy's good, he's at work. Oh, bless him. Just me and you today then, Anne. I don't know where everybody is today. Oh dear. Have you got anything planned for the weekend? I'm sure said weather's not brilliant today, but not too bad. Dry and cloudy, bit of sun here and there. At least you got a little bit of sun. It's really nice here. It's quite warm but very breezy today. which actually is a bit of a pain because of the fire yesterday. You can really smell the smoke today. A little bit of ash about today as well. There's a bit on the table and whatnot. Boys have gone down to have a look round by the market today, see if I can see anything, see if the market's on. I've taken some masks with them because it is quite strong down that way. It's a bit weird. I've had to shut the balcony door because we could smell the smoke in here. You can smell the smoke when you go outside. But if you go up towards the bridge by Prince Park, you can't smell it. All up that end, you can't smell it. It only seems to be coming down this way. Anne Shaw said no plans for the weekend, Sue. Probably go to market and stock up on meat and veg. Andy can carry it then. He doesn't work Saturdays. Oh, bless him. Keeping him busy. Marcus was very, very drunk Saturday night. He was really bad as well, bless him. Never seen him that bad before. He was very loud. In fact, a little bit annoying because he was really drunk. He was having fun until he was sick. To be honest though, I wasn't too good either Saturday night. I think Mike was the only one that survived it. It was a little bit delicate Sunday. We were doing a shot for each country in the Eurovision. So that was 26 shots each. And Shaw said, gotta keep them busy, Sue. True. Only get into mischief if they're not doing anything. I'm trying to get some fluids today because I'm a bit dehydrated over the weekend. I haven't really been drinking a lot. I was quite bad last night and with my restless legs. And Shaw said it sounds like me if I got drunk, sick and more sick. Well, I don't know where everybody is, Anne. It's saying there's 21 in, but there's only 9 likes. I don't know what's going on today. Come on, guys, you can say hi. Don't have to hide in the background. I know, Anne, I don't know what's going on today. There's enough people in the stream, but nobody's chatting. What's up, guys? Why aren't you chatting to me today? Anne says age 22 on her phone. Yeah, it's showing 22 here, Anne. Don't know where everybody is. You mightn't bite, Anne, I do. Oh, this is the weirdest stream ever today. People in, but nobody chatting. Very strange. What do you think, Anne? Do you think everybody's suddenly gone shy? Hello? I don't know what's going on. Really weird. It's a conspiracy. What's for tea, Sue? I'm having liver, boiled spuds, veg and gravy. I know you aren't keen on liver. Not really, no. I've got some gammon. Going to do some spuds, maybe get some carrots. And I think maybe a curry tomorrow. Possibly. Don't know. Did you see Marcus's cooking video, Anne? What did you think? They were huge, them slices. We're blaming Mike because Marcus was going to cut him in half again. And sure said, nice, Sue. Problem having something different to eat every day. I know, I did try and use the butcher yesterday down on the Wincon end. Got 3 chicken breasts, 2 big gammon slices and a kilo of beef mince, and that was €26. It's only 4 meals, so 4 meals for €26. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. And Shaw said, yes, Sue, watched cooking yesterday. Massive pies, looked tasty. One would have fed us for two. I know, they were huge. They were really nice, mind. And very tasty. I think one of the days we're going to have to get some stuff and make some up and freeze them. And some sausage rolls as well. He did some, well, me and Marcus did some sausage rolls Saturday. It was a bit of a stressful day. One thing and another. And we tried to do these sausage rolls and they didn't go right. They're not the best of sausages. They're Iceland sausages. They are quite cheap. They're not the best. You get 32 in a bag for €6. But, you know, they do. But yeah, there was some pretty weird shapes to these sausage rolls. They tasted all right, mind. And Shaw said the liver's really cheap, 180 for 6 slices, cheap meal. Nah, not for me. I know it's good for you. You should do really because it's got iron in it, but nah. Might maybe do a sausage casserole actually. I think that's maybe where the other meal is. Maybe. Well, it's me and thee, lass. This is craziness. Will something happen with the stream and nobody can find me, maybe? Really don't know. This is terrible, this. What should we talk about, Anne? Well, we've discussed the weather. I don't know. I'm sure said some sausages are rubbish. So much fat comes out. I think that was a problem with these, Anne. Sausage half the size when cooked. Get mine from the market butcher. He makes them himself, lovely, just like sausages used to be. Very nice. Very nice. I'm not really keen, to be honest, on the butcher's sausages. We were getting some from Hipburn down the road, supermarket. They were like the Irish sausages. There was about 15 in a bag for $4.95, but they've stopped doing them. There is a Costa less down by the outdoor market. He does some sausages. But again, you're only getting about 15 in a bag. I suppose the problem is, like you say, I mean, yeah, there's 32 in a bag, but you know, you get what you pay for. But it is great for a family. But they are a nightmare to cook. They do sort of fall apart. Anne Shaw says, seems we've been talking about food non-stop. I know. That's us though, Anne. Anne Shaw said, Sue, I like your hair now. It's faded with just the pink streak. Thank you. Pink streak there as well. It did look very nice when she cut it. This is meant to be more flat, but it does have a kink. Yeah, when she cut it, it was all washed. It was nice and straight. But the minute it dries, my hair just kinks. I'm sure I feel like I'm tied to the damn cooker all the time. Tell me about it. There is a lady that's come over with her daughter. I did meet her last year. Went out and had a drink, ended up having a bit of lunch, with a couple of like toasted sandwiches. We were going to meet up again and go for lunch, but absolutely skint this week, trying to get stuff for this bike that we're trying to sell. Yeah, I've been and seen the guy today, Anne. So we're trying to get a charger for the battery. It's a really odd fitting. I had somebody in one of the scooter shops going to order one. It came, it weren't right. He's ordered another one. I think that wasn't right. It's really hard to get. The guy in the bike shop up the road had a look. He got a couple of chargers, non-fitted. He phoned somebody. They got nothing. He's gone on the internet. He couldn't find anything. Then he's found somebody else. The solution he's come up with is apparently they can change the head on the battery. So there's a guy going to pick the battery up from the shop tomorrow and do that, change the head over, and then we'll be able to get a new charger to fit it. So I know the charger's going to be about 30-ish. I don't know what the head bit will be. Anne Shaw said, I'm not very adventurous with my hair. Long, straight, nothing much to do with it. Keep saying I'm going to do my nails at the state of them. One broke. I'm going to have to cut them down and then try and do something with them. My toenails are even worse. I think if I maybe ask Mike nicely, he might do my toes. Usually ends up cutting me though. And Shaw said, is Mike going to sell it when it's fixed? Yeah. The problem is it's a bike that we bought and it hadn't got a charger with it. We didn't think it'd be a problem, but it's a really strange sort of fitting. We're doing the bike up now. We've had people come and look, and then you get stupid people. We put it on saying no charger, and they want to know if it works, blah blah blah, and then they don't want to know when they realise, it's not all working. And we're selling it really cheap, and they expect it even cheaper. They expect it for less than we paid. So what we're going to do now is we're doing it up. Bought some new handlebar grips yesterday because the grips were shot on the handlebars. Just bought some new ones yesterday. And as I said, like if we can get the battery sorted and get a charger. Mike sprayed the back rack up, and I think we're gonna maybe do the mud guards up. Just clean it up, make it look really smart. And sure, so my nails are driving me nuts at the moment. Just grow them all evenly, then one breaks. Benidorm Crazy Marcus is in. He said there's a fair bit of fire damage on Gypsy Lane. Right. Yeah, man, I don't know if you saw footage of the fire yesterday. There was a huge fire in Benidorm. Apparently it could be seen from Calpe and also could be seen 26 kilometres away in Campello. And it was pretty bad. We had the fire plane coming right over us and going down, dropping into the sea, picking up the water and then flying back round. It was pretty loud. It was quite amazing to see it coming right over us though. And Shaw said that's the trouble selling stuff, always get people messing you around. And Shaw said, hi Marcus, just suing me today. Yeah, we could see the smoke from the bedroom windows as well. It was right over the back. You couldn't really smell it so much yesterday, but you can smell it today. It's pretty bad today. But yeah, they did have the water plane up. There was helicopters as well, dropping water, as well as fire crews. It was the back of the outdoor market. I have heard that an old abandoned car went up as well. I don't know how right that is. And there is footage on Facebook. The flames were pretty fierce at one point. I'm sure said yes, Sue saw the footage of the fire, a lot of black smoke. As I said, yeah, it was the back of the outdoor market. There was a bit of worry that they didn't really want it to spread across, come across to any of the hotels. It was quite near some of the hotels. Unfortunately, it did end up jumping across Gypsy Lane and right by where they do all the gas bottles for Benidorm, the main gas supplier of Benidorm. The fire was practically the back of there. So it was a bit of a panic to get it put out, because if that had gone, oh my God, that would have been just like horrendous. What I don't get though is the fire would have been going 90 minutes by the time we heard the water plane coming over. It started around 4:45 and it was still going at gone 7 o'clock because Marcus was doing the live out on the balcony of it all. And says, still here, Sue, making a cuppa and a couple of chocolate biscuits. Ooh. Make me a cuppa, 2 sugars, please, white. So, yeah. There's a lot of rumours are going about. As I said, somebody said there was an old abandoned car went up. Someone also said one of the old houses up there went, so I don't really know. Some people have been saying it's because there's a lot of bad ones in some of the properties there, not legal. They've been tapping illegally into the electricity. That maybe caused a spark. It could have been a cigarette. Could have been some glass. Could have been intentionally started. Maybe it just got out of hand. It was pretty bad. Did create quite a stir, to be honest. Yeah, and as I said, the boys have gone down there today to see the situation. Surprisingly, we didn't think that the market would be on today, but it does appear to be on. You should imagine it smells quite burnt down there. Yeah, I think that was the problem, man, with the ground being so dry, very little rain. Luckily, it is one of the areas that they are trying to clear for the redevelopment area there. But I don't know though, I expect it to clear the area a bit quicker now. But yeah, it could have been a lot worse if it had spread to them gas canisters. Imagine if it had been, excuse me, if it had been today as well. Mind you, I suppose by the time it started, the market would have cleared up, but there would have been all the rubbish from the market as well to fuel it. Top Notch said, sorry Sue, been a hellish busy. Hi Top Notch. And Shaw said, saw Lucy doing a vid on it. She said they evacuated Sandos Suites and Flamingo Benidorm. Right. Top Notch said, popped on to like, have you had your hair done again soon? No, I've washed it. Master Sounds is in, afternoon all. Sorry I'm running late, just got back in from town. No worries, Masters. It's just been me and poor old Dan for the last half hour. I'm talking about the usual food. At least we got a couple more in. I don't know where everybody is today though, because it was saying that there was like 20 odd in. There was only me and Anne talking. So it was a bit of a strange one, weren't it, Anne? Motorbike just gone flying up. And I bet if I was to look, it'd be like this farty little moped thing. They always sound really good, and then like farty little mopeds. Yeah, and like you say though, Lucy was trying to do a video down there. I think she was a bit worried about the smoke though in the end. I'm sure so pretty strange, Sue, just us. Oh, Mark Haggerty, how are you, Sue? How are you, Mark? It's a bit weird though, isn't it? Like we've been going for half an hour and then everybody's coming in, Anne. How is everyone today? So it's really warm here. We've got to keep the door shut, guys, today because of yesterday's fire. It's really bad smells of smoke around here today, which is really weird because when the fire was actually going yesterday, you couldn't smell it. I think it was, sorry, the wind was blowing it across the other way. But yeah, it seems to be blowing this way today. I should be melting in a minute. And Shaw says perhaps someone has something other than food to talk about. Hopefully, what's everybody been up to the weekend? I'm not wobbling, sorry guys. I was rocking it a bit then. Oh God, try and stop yawning. think I'm going to have to go on a diet next week. Amanda Roberts is in. Hi Sue, hi Anshaw, hi Mark. Am I in late today? Yeah. It's just been me and Anne for about half an hour today, guys. Take Me says a big shout out to Uncle Paul. Hi Uncle Paul. Hola, buenos dias, mi amigo, Uncle Paul. Mark Haggerty says he's had a Eurovision party on Saturday. Looked like a right plonker dressed as a Frenchman. I thought you looked really good. I liked your son-in-laws though, Mario. Or was he Luigi? And Shaw said Tal Marcus will be going down to see Nick Mason's car collection. Andy will take some pics for Marcus. Oh, we'll love that. Thanks. Tracy Warren's in. Hello all. Hi Tracy. Amanda said, is the fire out now, Sue? I suppose you've already said. Yeah, the fire's out. There is quite a bit of fire damage. It was the back of the outdoor market, but he did jump across Gypsy Lane and go onto the wasteland right at the back of the gas place. So yeah, if that had gone up, it would have been horrendous. But it just really smells of smoke today, so we're having to keep the door shut. Which is a pain because it's really warm. But I don't want the place smelling like smoke. Now the boys have gone out filming down that end today. They've gone out in masks. It was pretty bad. Tracy Warren said, I bet it did not stop the market going ahead. No, I think the market is on today. Uncle Paul's asking how much is a rum and coke in Benidorm. Ooh. I suppose it depends what time of day. Of a night, you're probably going to be expecting to pay about €7-8. I'm not too sure in the day, maybe about €4-5. I mean, you're probably cheaper to get yourself a cheap bottle of rum from one of the bodegas and some coke and have a couple before you go out. Amanda said it's quiet, Sue, so the boys must be out. Yeah, they're out. Gone off out filming, Amanda. I've gone to have a look at how bad it is down there. And Shaw said, Amanda, no cursing and banging around. True. True, it's lovely when they're out. So calm and quiet. I'm probably going to have to go to the shop after this. Amanda Roberts said, Anshaw, lol, sabotage. Yeah, I think that's what they do, guys. Bit sabotage. So if you've been watching my videos, you'd have seen the footage yesterday from our apartment with the plane going over and smoke. At the back, we could see all the smoke from the apartments. And strangely, you couldn't really smell it yesterday. It was blowing the opposite way, but today you can smell Smell it a lot. It smells quite bad. And Shaw said, I know it drives you mad, Sue, but from here it makes me laugh. But I can switch them off, yeah. I wish I could switch them off. Be really good if I had little switches on the back I could just flick up. You know, they'd be there going, you ain't done this, and yeah, and I could just flick the switch and he'd go, brilliant. Peace and quiet. Amanda said, I'm sure Sue doesn't get much time to herself. No, I got up this morning, up to wash up, do breakfast, then go up the road, sort the battery out for this flipping bike. Game Friday, I should have to go up and pick that up. Tracy Robin said his Marcus going to do his lives again. Not at the moment, Tracy. I think he was just getting really stressed with it all. Amanda Roberts said, like the switch idea, Sue, made me laugh. Wouldn't it be brilliant? All men came with a little switch. And Shaw said, very true, Amanda, and difficult when it's just the three of you. I know. Sometimes I feel like things are reversed and I'm the carer. And sometimes it can be a real pain in the butt. So 24 people in, 13 nights. Please ensure that you have hit that like, guys, as you've come in. And don't forget that I do have super chats, super stickers, super thanks and PayPal me if you wish to buy me a cuppa or a cold one. Tracy Robinson booked again for the Ambassador in October. Very expensive, nearly 2,000 for 10 nights. Oh my gosh. Take Me said, does anyone remember a pub called Lennon's in Benidorm? I don't, but I've heard of it. Whereabouts was it, Take Me? Amanda Roberts said, Sue, we love and appreciate you. Oh, thanks, Amanda. Cheers for that. And Shaw says, just had a thought, Sue, I may not be in on Friday. Got my daughter coming over, not sure what time she'll be here. No worries, Anne. Could just be me for half an hour then on Friday. Amanda Roberts said, Tracy, wow, that's a lot. How many is that for? I think that's the problem, guys. The holidays have gone up a lot. Tracy Warren said, Amanda, 2 going full board. Oh my God. Hate to think what all-inclusive is now then. I think you're probably just better off actually finding an apartment and just getting the flights. And food's cheap enough to eat out. Tracy Warren said that includes the seats booked on the plane, as I like to sit at the front. Oh, righto. I don't blame you, you get a bit more leg room at the front. Amanda Roberts said 200 a night then. Anne Shaw said, Sue, we paid all inclusive in March. 2 weeks in Sandos for 1,800. Yeah, I mean, Sandos, that's quite a nice hotel as well. I mean, 2 weeks was Easter. 1,800 for the two of you, all inclusive. Tracy said, Sue, I looked at that, it worked out dearer after adding seats, transfers and luggage. Yeah, I guess it's all the little bits, isn't it, guys, sometimes? Oh, just rubbed my eye, made it sore. Anne Shaw said ours included flights, transfers, and there was St Paddy's and the Fathers. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it wasn't Easter, was it? You came for St Paddy's Day. And Cheltenham was on as well. You know, like when you got it. I was going to say when you could see your hair. Just across. Tracy Warren said I also paid for pool views as the back of the hotel gets no sun. Nice. Amanda said, Tracy, I hope you have a great time. Anne Shaw said, so not bad, usually dearer during the festivals. Tracy Warren said, and I like to sit on the balcony and people watch. Yeah, I love that. We get some entertainment up here sometimes, though. I did come in last night. There was a police van, pulled a car. Car was pulled up on the front of the supermarket. And there was about 5 or 6 police officers going all over this car. So I was going to watch, but came back in. And we were watching a bit of TV anyway. We've watched Mind Your Language. We are now currently watching It Ain't Half Hot, Mum, with Windsor Davis. And she also booked a package with Jet2, worked out cheaper. Sometimes it does, guys. You know, it's I think you have to kind of look at both, which works out best. Oh, just poked me eye. Tracy Warren said, I've also booked for Florida in 2025 for me and granddaughter. That was 4,500. That's park tickets, car hire and villa. That's not too bad actually, not for Florida. In 2025, that gives you plenty of time to save up as well. Anne Shaw says I had a pool view and plenty of people watching. Amanda Roberts said, Anne Shaw, I went with Jet2 last time, they're good. I don't know, I don't think we've been with Jet2. It might have been is it EasyJet? They wear horrible black uniforms. They weren't very pleasant, the staff. Tracy Warren said there's 8 of us going. I've nearly paid it off. Wicked. Anne Shaw said never really booked a package before, always did it all separately. Peter Kay's in. Hi Peter, Port Benidorm in June, 1900 for 1 week all inclusive. That's crazy. You know what though, guys, if I was paying that sort of money, I really would make sure I got my money's worth. That's for 2 people, he says. Make sure you get plenty of drinks. I'd be stuffing myself in the buffet. I'd find out what was included in the all-inclusive. I'd be having cocktails and everything for that. And that's why I used to like when we were all-inclusive at the Flamingo Oasis. I'm not a great drinker, so being all-inclusive really didn't really work out much for me and Marcus. But what I did like was they would have a daily cocktail. And when Marcus was younger, they did a kids' cocktail as well that was really nice. Tracy Warren said, I'm going to have to go. I'm going work on the late shift today. Take care, everyone. Bye. Bye, Tracy. Thanks for popping in, sweetheart. Hopefully speak Friday if you can get in. Amanda Roberts said, I'm sure you're more covered if something goes wrong, I think. That's true with a package holiday, you're covered. We did make the mistake once, what we thought was a package holiday. We'd only booked the flights with TUI. The actual apartments were with another company. And they were known for double booking and everything. When we got to the hotel, we were told it was 18 to 30. And no, you must go our sister hotel. By the time we got there, they'd just given out the last 2 rooms. Thankfully, the manager was very helpful. He got us a taxi to another hotel. But when we got there, it was in the middle of nowhere. The guy wasn't going to take us to the taxi driver. Sort of explained in Greek the issue. Yeah, it was a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. Anne Shaw says, been twice now with Jet2 now, Amanda. Found them really good. Gave us £700 back when we were delayed back from Rhodes in October. Ooh. Amanda said, I'm sure what package meant to say. Yeah, we know what you meant, Amanda. Tracy Robbins said, I always go with her too. I think that might be Jet2. Thanks, bye Tracy. Take care. Thanks for joining. And Shaw said at Sandos you can have cocktails or mocktails any time of the day. We liked it because we got to know the manager. There was always like a little dish, chocolates in the restaurant. And we'd usually, after lunch maybe, or evening meal, just take one each as we were going out. Until the manager of the restaurant got to know us and he used to start stuffing them in our pockets. The one day he gave us a little bag full of them to take up to the room. And we got to know one of the waiters. He was lovely, Augustus. I think he still works there as well. He did walk past us the other week and he recognised us, smiled. But I was sadly filming at the time, so I couldn't really stop to speak. Mocktails. About 5 minutes to go, guys. Please make sure that you've all hit that like. No King Charles in today. Maybe he's chasing Camilla around the grounds. Master Sounds are going to go and get some housework done now, Sue. Nice to speak to you all again. See you Friday. Okay, Masters, no worries. I'll see you Friday. Take care. If you get fed up of doing your housework, I've got plenty of mine you can do. Anne Shaw said you get champagne on ice if it's your birthday. Cards and chocks left in your room. Nice. Everybody's just saying goodbye to Masters. Not long left now, guys. We're on the last countdown now. The final countdown. And then I better go and get me carrots. Maybe I might get him something nice for dinner. Do I like them? Dry bit of the skin in case you're wondering what I'm doing. Anne Shaw said I'm off now. Get on with tonight's dinner. Bye soon. Bye chat. Bye Anne. Enjoy your liver tonight. Get peeling them spuddies. Enjoy the rest of your day, Master Sounds, I'm sure. I hope everybody enjoys the rest of your day. Just go and catch a bit of that sun before it goes in. Thanks, Master Sounds. Take care. See you Friday, guys, hopefully. I will be back on Friday with another live stream. 2 p.m. UK time, 3 o'clock Spanish time. Come and say hello, guys. I don't bite either, so don't be scared to come and speak. About a minute left. But this minute takes forever to count down. I have to go out and get a bit of air, I think. It's a bit stuffy in here. And as I said, if I open the door, it does smell of smoke. So I've done a washing as well, and I can't peg it out. There has been a little bit of ash in the air today. I think it's with the wind changing direction a bit. It's just blowing it more this way today. Viva la Hoya, take me. Have a nice afternoon. Amanda Roberts, bye Sue. I hope the air clears up. I hope so too. I hope I can get that washing redone and out tomorrow. So adios, mi amigos. Hasta luego. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day. And I will see you on Friday's stream. Bye gang.